The attic was always off limits. My parents said it was dangerous, filled with old trunks and broken furniture. But when I turned 16, I decided it was time to explore. The air up there was thick with dust, and the only light came through a grimy window that painted everything in a sickly yellow hue. That's when I saw it, an antique mirror, taller than me, leaning against the far wall. Its frame was carved with strange symbols that seemed to twist and curl like living vines. Something about it drew me in, like a moth to a flame. I wiped the grime off the glass and stared. My reflection stared back, but there was something off. My eyes looked darker, my smile twisted. I shivered and turned away. The next night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about the mirror. At midnight, I crept back to the attic. The mirror seemed to hum, a low, vibrating sound. I approached it hesitantly and wiped the glass again. This time, my reflection wasn't alone. Behind me, in the mirror, stood a tall, shadowy figure. Its face was distorted, like ripples on water. I spun around, but there was no one there. When I turned back, the figure was closer, its presence filling the mirror. I tried to run, but my feet felt rooted. The figure raised a hand, and I saw my own hand rise in response. It beckoned me closer. I screamed, but the sound was muffled, as if trapped in the mirror. When I finally broke free and stumbled downstairs, my parents thought I'd had a nightmare. But I knew what I saw. The mirror wasn't just reflecting me, it was showing me something else. Something alive. I avoided the attic for weeks, but the mirror haunted my dreams. One night, I dreamed I was standing in front of it again. The shadowy figure whispered my name. When I woke, my voice was hoarse, as if I'd been screaming for hours. I couldn't resist anymore. I went back. The mirror was waiting. This time, when I looked into it, I saw myself lying in a coffin. My skin was pale, my eyes closed. The figure stood beside me, its hand resting on my chest. I stumbled back, tripping over an old trunk. When I looked again, the image was gone. I tried to convince myself it was just my imagination, but the vision lingered. I started seeing glimpses of the mirror everywhere, on my phone screen, in windows, even in puddles on the ground. It was as if the mirror had seeped into my reality. One evening, I found myself driving to an antique store. I didn't know why, but something compelled me. Inside, the owner, an old man with sunken eyes, greeted me. "You've come for the mirror," he said, as if he'd been expecting me. "It's been waiting." I didn't buy it. I didn't have to. When I got home, the mirror was already in my bedroom, leaning against the wall. I screamed, but no one came. The mirror seemed to smile. That night, I saw the shadowy figure again. This time, it stepped out of the mirror. I tried to run, but it grabbed me, its touch freezing and burning at the same time. I screamed until my throat bled. They found me the next morning, curled on the floor, my eyes wide open. The mirror was gone, but the symbols on its frame were carved into my skin. Now, if you ever see an antique mirror, don't look too closely. It might just see you too. And if you're lucky, it'll only show you your death. If you're unlucky, it'll show you something far, far worse.